coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Saber. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at Robert Space Industries.
All right, hello again, everybody. We are back in Star Citizen. I'm continuing on with our Galactic tour. I had ran a few cargo hauling missions earlier, so I ended that day at Orison. So that's where we're at. We're at Orison. I'm heading to the spaceport so we can get into our ship, and we can head out to Crusader's moons, where we can explore and show off what's going on out in the moons. Okay, so give me a second while I bring up the Galactopedia. I can basically give you the rundown of what, I'm going the wrong way? Give you the rundown of what each moon, basically what the write-up is on each moon. Now, if you didn't know, my name is Derek. I go by Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything. Part of the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. This video is sponsored by the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. We are
The next shuttle is approaching
loyal
the
to
station.
the United Empire of Earth. And we perform all
passengers.
different
The
kinds
shuttle
of
is preparing to
contractor
depart.
missions for the Empire.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle.
Okay,
ready
so
to
while
board.
we're flying, I'm going to see if I can't bring up the Galactipedia. All right, we're at our station.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
So one reason why I was running
Last call for
cargo
passengers.
missions,
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
well, for one reason, is very relaxing, but it is a little time consuming. But I'm trying to make about 5 million.
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
I'm just over 2 million right now, so I still need 3 more million, approximately, because I want to buy a Hornet. I have a Saber, which does me very well, but I want to get a Hornet mainly so that, because see, I used to have a Hornet and I traded it, and or I should say the Navy upgraded me to the Saber. Our squadron is upgraded to Sabers, but the Hornet is the, I would like to say, default Navy fighter. And even though I've done Hornet tutorials, I've not done I've done Saber tutorials. I have not done any
Welcome
Hornet
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
tutorials,
Vehicle
specifically
selected. Stand by.
for
Your vehicle has
the
been delivered to the
squadron,
follow, please visit us again.
and with the way the flight model has changed in the Empire. They're now using master modes. I need to do a video, kind of, I don't need to, but I want to do videos for the squadron detailing a Hornet cockpit, weapon loadouts, and flight model. I tend to do a lot of tutorial missions when it comes to our basic loadouts and how to use them properly.
Welcome to the ASOP
Okay, well, he
Vehicle
never
Retrieval
came
System.
up. It says it's on the pad. Plane.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't see it there. Oh, no. No. You know what that's going to mean? Okay, to rectify this, I'm going to switch servers. You see, I could have, you can see down there where I've got my, or you can see the logo down, or the identification marker down there. The only way to bring the elevator up is to summon another ship. And if I did that, then both of them would come up, and then there would be problems with meshes mixing and crashing and actually destroying ships, and I didn't want to risk that. So I decided just to switch servers. It's probably going to put me right back into bed. I'm going to have to get up and go to the spaceport again. But my ship won't be destroyed, hopefully. This was discussed in yesterday's video from Cloud Imperium, where Benoit got on the tube, and he started explaining some of the bugs, why they were happening, and what their plan was to fix them. Not all bugs, but the major ones is what they were talking about. Okay, so while we're waiting, I needed to check the Galactipedia. I got Crusader up, but that's not what I want. I don't want Crusader. I want, let's say, Yella. We'll start with that one. Oh, good. It's got quite a bit on Yella. It's got Daymar and it's got Selen. Perfect. I'm not sure which one we'll go to first. Looks like Selen is 2A, Daymar is 2B, and Yella is 2C, or 2 Charlie. So yeah, we'll be going to Yella first. We'll work our way in from the outside. That's no problem. The reason why I didn't want to get my ship destroyed was I have quite a bit of cargo, not cargo, it is cargo, but inventory in the storage lockers, and I didn't want any of those destroyed. And if you claim your ship, the game automatically destroys the ship and then regenerates a new ship. And I don't want my inventory that's on the ship to be destroyed. One of these days in the future, this bug will not destroy ships. But right now, it does. And Golf, I see your chat. You're saying morning. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. How has your day gone or begun? Mine begun pretty late in the afternoon. Actually, my day begun at like 4:30. And so I've got quite a bit of time to play. The problem is I do have it's not a problem. It's just a topic. I have finished my customers, Belgians. I had a commission. Oh, today was productive. Hey, Sean, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I had successfully finished painting a customer's Dutch cavalry and Belgian infantry. And minutes before I started streaming, I had finished them. And so now I always do a video showing what I've done, and I can also send that YouTube video to my customer so he can see a close-up of a lot of his miniatures before they arrive. Plus, I also have to package them and ship them. But luckily, the mail runs on Saturday, so we should have no problems shipping it out this morning. So I have that on the agenda, but that can be after we do a stream. It doesn't take me but maybe 30 minutes to an hour to do the video, so that's not going to be a problem. If you missed it, Sean, we had a little issue. Right, Golf, what are you saying? Wow, too cool to see a vid of a purchased item. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me pull that up because I know we got a camera. Here's one of the bases. You probably can't see it, and it's in the dark, and the focus is probably, I don't know what the focus looks like, but there's two of the Dutch cavalrymen. And this is like, well, okay, that's not going to be good. That's like 4 of the Belgian infantry. But yeah, you'll see them. You'll see if you watch or stay tuned to the channel, you'll see. Okay, we just woke up. So let's get back to the Galactic tour. Here we go. We can get rid of the chat because they don't need to be here. All right, so we're back at Orison's Green Mile High Circle. And we are on our, I see my hydration's kind of low. We might pick up some kind of drink before we take off. I can do that at the spaceport, right? They got that little gift shop kiosk. Yeah, I can pick up something there. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to Mystery. My in-game name is Mr. Everything, and whenever I'm on chat with my squadron or just playing games or whatever, like in Discord or something, everybody calls me Mr. E. And if you think about it, mystery is a word. And so I've started calling my chatters mystery men. Okay, we're there. I'm just trying to get out of this place. Okay. Let's go this way because it's actually shorter this way. It opens on its own. Okay. Cool beaners.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
We're going to the August Dunlow Spaceport. Yeah, if you missed the very beginning of the stream, my ship was stuck in the elevator. What? It's not stopping. Okay, it is stopping.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
It's a little bit of a
Please clear
graphical
the hatch.
issue,
Shuttle
but
will be
that's okay.
departing.
We can live with it. Okay, it's nighttime on Crusader. Pretty darn cool. We got a minute before we get to the spaceport. We're going to be heading out to Yella as our first stop. I did spend some time today doing some cargo hauling, and I'm now at 2.2 million. I need about 4.5 million to buy a Hornet. And you say to yourself, Mr. Everything, why do you need a Hornet? Well, I don't need a Hornet, but I want a Hornet. Because I want to use it as a learning tool for the squadron. I plan to go through, show off the because it's the most popular, or I should say, it's the default Navy fighter. I know that the Gladius is also a Navy fighter, but I think that one's a little older, more than 40 years old. The Hornet's only about 40 years old. And I know the Sabre is a newer Navy fighter, but I don't believe the Navy adopted the Sabre as its default. It's only specialized it's considered a stealth fighter. Okay, we got to get some water. I'm at 45% hydration. Come back soon? Okay. Hopefully I won't have to come back for the same reason. Yeah, anybody that's in the channel, if you don't know my playstyle or whatever, I'm very casual. I'm not a hardcore, I don't need a plushie. I need some water. I know you got some water around here. Where are you hiding your water? I'm gonna need a pip. Aha. Oh, hey, that's cruise. That's not water. Okay, hold on. Let me get my helmet off. Let me drink this bad boy. Okay. Maybe you should remove the top. There. What? Yeah, that's much better. We got some issues going on tonight. Yeah, that the cruise, it's kind of an energy drink kind of thing, and dude, your security, you're okay. You're checking, making sure I'm not stealing anything. Okay, I appreciate that. But do they have water here? Maybe they don't. But cruise is like an energy drink. It provides not only hydration, but it also provides nutrients. Yeah, I guess I don't see, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted a Vesta. Okay. There we go. I know I'm not supposed to be back here. But that's what I want. I wanted that.
Marks the centennial anniversary of the first orbital platform built on Crusader. Join us in celebrating 100 years of incredible engineering and the tireless efforts of those who work every day to keep Orson afloat.
And get out. This is going to be a problem. Use these boxes. There we go. My helmet back on, store the water bottle in my backpack. Should be there. There it is. You already have one right there, but
Top priority for all of us at Crusader, and we want your support.
I knew I was going to need it, so. I know, right? There is a bug. It's a bug, but it's an exploit as well. I'm going to see if I can get to my hangar without calling my ship from the inside. Okay, that's a problem. I think somebody was already in that hangar or elevator. That Scorpio blacklists. I hope all of them aren't there. Maybe they are. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's there. Says it's here. It's just having a problem deciding if it wants to open. Right there. It doesn't want to open. Okay. Wait. Security. That girl is a big butt. Okay. Now my ship. Okay, it is there. Sweet. I was afraid my hangar wasn't going to be present. I was going to have to call my ship again, and then it was going to have problems. I'm about to demonstrate the exploit that I still need to report. I don't know if people have reported it, but I'm going to see if I can reproduce it. If I can, and I'm only going to be able to reproduce it if my ship is summoned.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, it says retrieve. Sweet.
Vehicle selected. Your
It
vehicle
didn't say
please
claim.
visit us again. Goodbye.
All right. The exploit, which is kind of it's a bug that needs to be fixed. I'm going to test it to see if it actually works. Where in this exploit, you can take 2 empty bottles and you can combine them. You know, because normally you can stack items like 2 magazines or 2 helmets or 2 whatever. You can stack them in your inventory. But if you stack 2 empty bottles, it'll give you 1 full bottle. So basically I save every one of my bottles. Not for that reason, but I have saved some bottles, so I'm going to test it. I saved the bottles because I like making little firing ranges. I put the bottles down on a fence somewhere, and I shoot them from long range. Am I not in the right spot? Okay, there we go. I never can locate the ladder. I don't know what it is. I'm blind. Okay, there are my bottles. Okay, so we're going to carry and store. We're going to carry and store. You can go to inventory. I should have 2. Okay, it stacked them automatically. Gotta take my helmet off for it. It says drink. Okay, let's go inventory. Let's take this bottle and put it back in. Look at that, now it's at 100%. That is some bullshit. Don't get me wrong, it's a positive right now, but it's really an exploit. I mean, I'm getting free drinks. All of like 7 credits. At 100%. There it is. Look at that. That's some bull. All right, so that's cheating. Now let's get our way. So what's the objective tonight? Still doing a tour? I am, Sean. I'm going to Yella. We're going to do all 3 moons of Crusader. Then after that, I don't know, might do some cargo.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Take off complete.
But we're starting with Yella. Yella being one of the moons. There's no ladder. There's only ladder here. Okay. Alright guys, so the tour is on. We're on Crusader, which is the one of the planets in the Stanton system. You should check our last Galactic tour. We did Crusader. Now we're going to go to these 3 moons, Yella, Daymar, and Selen. We're going to go to Yella first. And you can see where it says is named after the oldest of the 3 siblings featured in the 25th century children's morality tale, A Gift for Baba. This moon has a water ice crust said to represent Yella's cool and calculating mannerisms, Yella being one of the children. Looks like we can go straight there. I have more to read on Yella. We'll do that as soon as we get there. Should only take a minute.
Throttle drive is now on.
Okay, the first thing you'll notice is there is a large ring around this world. This ring is actually asteroids. And over there, you might see some lights in the asteroids. That is probably the space station Grim Hex, which is kind of a den of scum and villainy. Yeah, so before we go to the world, let me give you the official Galactopedia write-up. It says Yella is the outermost natural satellite of Crusader and is orbited by a ring of asteroids. A thin crust of water ice on the moon's surface is said to represent the cool demeanor of Yella, the oldest sibling in the human children's story, A Gift for Baba. There's a link. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm clicking a link. A Gift for Baba's human morality tale coined in the late 2300s. There are many versions of the story, but the best-known version is adapted into a children's book of the same name by Fatima Reynolds Malik in 2480. In it, 3 siblings, all children, travel from Mars to Europa to deliver the perfect gift to their grandmother, Baba. And there's a picture of Selen, Yella, and Damar. Selen looks like the youngest daughter. Yella looks like a teenager. And Damar looks like a young man, a young boy, 12, 13 years old, something like that. Okay, let's go back. After whom the moon was named. Crusader Industries security came under fire during a Senate hearing in 2949 for failing to curtail criminal activity in the outpost colloquially. Okay, I have a hard time pronouncing that word. Colloquially known as Jumptown, located inside one of Yella's craters. Okay, that's a good point. Jumptown is a place on this moon that is very dangerous. There are drug dealers making drugs there, and a lot of people will go to pick up drugs, but because it's in limited supply, everybody kills each other to get these drugs. Some people, for the thrill of combat, will go there just to engage in PvP. There is a little bit more, but before we continue, what I'm going to do is see if we can't fly down to the surface. Okay, 400, no, that's 700. I need to find something that's about 400. There, 200, that's good.
Auto drive is now on.
All right, you can see how cold this world is. It looks kind of white. It might be snow. I know it's got a water crust on the surface. And you can see we're at 25 kilometers and we can and it looks like we're still way up in the air. So that's an indication that this is a small moon. Now, Crusader owns this moon because when they bought Crusader, that included all of the moons as well.
Shields are on.
I gotta slow down because I don't want to go slamming into the dirt. Apparently there's an outpost down here that we were heading to. Crater inside the top of a hill. Kind of interesting. So I'm going to do this.
Shields are off. Shields are on.
Okay, it didn't show up. I don't see the... Oh, is that it right there? That's probably it right there. Might just be rocks, but we'll see when we get closer. Yep, looks like rocks. So let's just kind of give it a low flyby. Okay, that's not good. I'm seeing where the texturing is all being duplicated. Showing that I've got a really good FPS here. 45 to 55. I might have to use my map. I thought it was aimed right at it. Deacon's Research Outpost. That it right there. 7 kilometers. All right, let's go find out. Yeah, it looks like there's some structures over there. That's probably it. Looks like there's another ship present. I'm not getting a trespassing warning. Or a, I'm going to shoot you down with our local turrets. Okay, before we go here, I want to show off something. This moon is very popular amongst miners because of various minerals that you can mine like there's a Nesis deposit right here. if that was something you were interested in mining, hand mining, or using the vehicle mining, or even the ship mining. You could mine it either way. But I don't have any mining tool. I think I got maybe a mining laser.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, I deployed landing gear to help me slow down, plus I plan to land. I'm not going to land on anybody's landing pad because I don't want to prevent anybody from picking up or delivering any cargo. We're just going to put it down right there. And now before we leave the ship and go exploring this little outpost, due to its thin oxygen atmosphere and distance from the system's sun, the surface of Yela is very cold, with an average temperature ranging between minus 55 C and minus 10 C. The large water ice sheets that sprawl across the plains and mountains feed the water cycle via sublimation. There are no bodies of liquid water on Yela's surface, nor is there any rainfall. But snow showers, fog, and windstorms can arise when the weather conditions are correct. So no rain, but they do have snow. And they say it's very cold. So my exterior temperature says it's minus 21 C. Okay, and we are going to go visit each of these buildings like we do when we go to these outposts. Because sometimes I'll find something that I can borrow. Cycling, pressurized, okay. Some lockers, I don't know if those are pressure tight, but it does have an atmosphere. I don't see any workers in here. But you can see this is obviously one of their habitation areas, / office style work areas. We're not going over there. It looks like that ship might be upside down. Not interested in picking up a cutlass. I actually traded my cutlass in for the Zeus. A cutlass just felt like it was too clunky, if that's a word. It just didn't feel very sleek. Okay, this is the Rayari office.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Got some empty bottles here that you could collect and duplicate your drink with the exploit I just showed you guys.
Hello.
You need a chair. Oh, you do have a chair. I was like, you must be kneeling because you're tired of standing.
Hi there.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, and you can see the, whoa. The pressure dropped to 179. I wonder what my lungs see, 88%. I've got my helmet on. I don't know if I told you this. I think I might have, but not everybody in the stream might have heard this. I flew some cargo from one place to the other, and when I got there, I realized I did not have a tractor beam in my hand. And I searched whatever base it was, and there was a loot box. And in that loot box was a tractor beam. I was so lucky. Then I was able to unload my cargo. First I thought that was a printer. Huh? That looks like a jack to me. Or maybe one of those wheels that you like lay down on and slide underneath a car or something. Like a mechanic might use. See, like, look at that. Oh, bloodline. Vanilla protein bar and some Revenant. Take all that. But yeah, I like the bloodline look. I'm using a Mirage. I wonder what the bloodline looks like. I'm actually curious. I was wondering, can I grab it even though I've got one on my hip? I guess I can. Okay, it kind of looks a little, almost a little orangey, pinky. What's that color? Salmon. That's kind of what it looks like, huh? It's like all my multi-tools are not rare, but unique or colored. I think they've stopped putting plants in these habitats. I mean, I see plants like right there and in other places, but not in these circles. They used to be full, especially the drug house. Maybe they just decided it was too much of a burden on their what do they call it? Their budget. like I saw that box there. I kind of like this helmet, even though it's medium. Oh, what the hell? I'm going to take it just because I want it, not because I'll ever use it. Okay, just double checking chat. All right, we're not gonna go to this elevator either. We're just gonna go back to the ship. And fly around Yellow a little bit, just to look at the terrain. It's a lot of rock. What do I have in this locker? Nothing. What about this one? Armor. That's where I should have put that helmet. Oh well. Press that button by accident. There we go. Well, actually, I could just do this. Boop. There we go. Okay, I'm happy. Let's start flying. FYI, when I logged in originally, I did spawn in my ship on the moon, right where I had bed logged. So it works in the Zeus.
Takeoff complete.
All right, so we're just gonna go flying around. If I see something cool, I might land and take a photo or something. So like, why is there like this little bitty crater on the side of a big crater? So let's speed up a little bit. Turned on the quantum drive that usually speeds this up. That kind of looks cool. Little ridge line there. You can see the levels of the layers. Yeah, so it looks like this planet has been struck by asteroids or meteorites or more meteors. Didn't the write-up say there was no standing water? Oh, I see. You know what? It could be ice. It doesn't have to be liquid. It could be ice. I'm curious, though. Yep, we're going to risk it. Slam. Am I sliding? No, okay, doesn't look like I'm sliding. Where's my gear? I know my gear is out because my wings are up. Wings go up when the landing gear comes down. Yeah, this kind of looks icy, a little reflective, you see? That's pretty cool. I dig all the unique attention to detail and stuff. Okay, that is a lot further than I thought. You know, I said, you know, I'll just go down there, check out the ice. And I said, I'll risk it. Okay, good. Light gravity. I might take a screenshot of this bad boy. To me, that's beautiful. I know a lot of people don't necessarily think that, but I do. Okay, so we're gonna find a good spot. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying this. See, this gets rid of all the on-screen BS. That's a good screenshot right there. Yeah, it looks like ice. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I could get a... My armor's all frozen now. Oh, that's inside my head. Okay. There we go. And one more. There we go. And let's go down a little bit. So I get an upwards power look. Uh-oh. I'm hitting the planet. Okay. Let's go up just a little bit. There we go. And let's... Yeah, look at that. Print screen. I don't know if that's good. Let's see. I think I might be just a little bit too close. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Mountains in the background. Print screen. There we go. Now let's see if I can get back to my ship. Am I crouching? I am crouching. Okay. I think it's, this hill is shallow enough over here for me to climb. All right, and we'll go check out the asteroids before we leave. I don't have any landing gear. It's weird. I know I'm not just hovering there. Kind of says I am. Because I'm seeing the thrusters firing. Oh, now the gear's down. Wow, I landed with the gear up. Weird.
Landing gear raised.
All right, let's go to the asteroids. Let's cancel any map. Gotta get out of the atmosphere. in the asteroids. I don't know if they disabled it, deleted it, or whatever. I don't remember exactly how to get there, but I would spend hours flying around in the asteroid field trying to find this one rock that has a bunch of big bending machines, just because. There's no real reason to do it. Okay, let's turn that off so we don't hit any asteroids going at Mach 5. And if we do, we got our shields up. And all those little white blips are normally other players or just derelict ships. You know, that you could do salvaging on or whatever. So you can see it's pretty populous of these rocks. And yes, you can run into them, and yes, you can blow up. I wonder what that is. Okay, just big rocks. They looked like they were attached. See how thick and dense those asteroids are? It's pretty cool. Okay, but we're not gonna, and you can mine asteroids. Sometimes they'll have like minerals and stuff in them. So when you scan, you can find weird looking rocks that might have, you know, some kind of mineral in them. Like that unknown right there. We're gonna actually move on. We're gonna go to the Daymar. Now, Daymar was named after the middle brother of the three siblings featured in, you know where. Before we finish Yella, let me finish the write-up. History. Discovered by navigator Toshi Aaron. This is still Yella, okay, where we're at. Alongside the rest of Stanton's system, Yella was briefly the sole property of the United Empire of Earth. Okay, let me get out of this screen here. Okay, we are traveling at 0. Okay, good. During this time, the UE Navy began to construct a base in the skies of Stanton 2. Okay, that's the planet. Okay. It lightly mined the moons for resources, but largely left them alone. In 2865, driven by financial crisis, the UEE sold all the planets and moons of the system to various corporations, including Crusader, who purchased the parent planet along with Yella and its sister moons. After refitting the Navy's platforms on the newly named planet Crusader for its own use, the company established multiple mining facilities and security outposts across Yella, Cellin, and Daymar, and offered some of the land for lease. In spite of the inhospitable environment, some humans have made Yella their home. Wilman Ivory built the first permanent homestead in 2907, where she lived until her death in 2935 from natural causes. In 2909, the first human was born on Yella when Albert and Nora Triola were forced to make an emergency landing to give birth to their daughter, Irma Triola. outlaw group Nine Tails began using abandoned Navy facilities as bases in 2946, leading to the increase in patrols from Crusader security. Unregulated ground vehicle racing is a popular pastime among residents of and visitors to Yella. Lakedra Walsh organized and won the first recorded ground vehicle race on the moon in 2912. The site of this race was made into a permanent racetrack and was named Lakedra's Lap in her honor. Many of the racing sites take advantage of Yella's terrain and include large boulders and rocks. In 2917, amateur racer Ethan Halton died in Nakamura Valley from injuries sustained during a crash while making a tight turn on one such track. Interesting. Okay, now we're going to Daymar next, right? Okay. And of course, I can't spell. All right, let's jump on over to Daymar. Which is home to the player-ran Daymar Rally, which happens once a year, and players get together and race around the Daymar track. It's even televised on YouTube if you wanted to watch. This year's Daymar Rally has already taken place. I think it was this year, or it was the end of last year. Okay, Daymar is Crusader's second closest natural satellite and was named after Daymar, one of the siblings of the human tail gift of Baba. Due to the character's tendency to get lost, early explorers of the moon also named the canyon Daymar's Run after him for its twists and turns. Underground race Daymar Rally is held on Daymar every standard Earth year. In 2862, the Javelin-class destroyer Lysa crashed on Daymar after an illegal mining spacecraft it was pursuing unexpectedly exploded. All 65 souls on board were lost. There is a crash site on Daymar. We're not going to visit it because it's not marked, and I don't remember how to get there. I could look it up. There's people online that explain how to get there. We're going to go to OM1 and then maybe fly low. That's 6, 7. I need something to be about 2. Four is not too bad. That's an aid shelter. You can see this world doesn't look as snowy. It looks dirty. The habitability rating is uninhabitable.
Vistaro Pulse. Shields are on.
It looks a little bit more sandy. I don't know how these rock formations would have formed. But they're kind of cool. Thought that was a structure of some kind. There are, FYI, for those of you that don't know, there are aliens in the UEE. There is a race called the Tavaran, which definitely look like birds. Well, humanoids. They're humanoids, but they have a very bird-like culture and birds of prey. And they're very warlike, and they resisted the Empire for a long time, and then eventually the Empire conquered them. And these Tavaran have been absorbed into the Empire, so they can actually earn citizenship and become, productive members of society. It's almost as if the Tavaran War is a long time ago and it's forgotten. Just recently in lore, there was a Tavaran who became a senator. Planets, I don't remember which planet, might have been their home world, but it was basically a very big deal. Kind of like, and I'm going to liken it to the United States when we had our first black president. That was a very big deal. That was very groundbreaking. And that's kind of what this Tavaran senator it's groundbreaking. It was very weird. And when I saw those ruins, I thought they might be an alien ruin. There are a couple of other aliens. There's a lot of animal aliens, but I'm talking about intelligent races. There's 2 or 3 other alien races that are in the Empire. Some of them are extinct. All of them. I think all of them are extinct, actually. And of course, there's non-imperial aliens like the Vandul, which are prominent, the villain in Squadron 42 in their video. And then there's the Banu, which are your merchants. And then there's the the Xi'an, which are kind of like turtle-like, snapping turtles or whatever. They're very family-oriented, like businesses are passed down to their families. And the main family is the big family is the emperor. Wow, okay, this is all pretty. They got some bigger hills on this moon. Okay. I thought there was. We might have flown right by it. There's like 3 things in the area: Wolf Point Shelter, Dunlow Ridge Shelter, and Waste Management. I'm only plotting a course so that it will be on my map as kind of a waypoint. We won't be able to jump there, but we can fly there. Look at that. That's rough. I was going to say, that's rough to land on her. Trying not to turn. We're staying in a third person so that you can kind of see the terrain, how rough it is. See, doesn't that kind of look like a wall on the left? And a wall on the right? Like maybe there was a race that lived here at one point and got asteroid bombed. Whoops, wrong button. I know that in Pyro, there are these alien artifacts that you can find on missions, which is kind of cool. So there must have been aliens there at some point before us. I would almost love to like come across an alien weapon or shield generator or this is it. Yes, my gear is down. Okay. As part of the promises made back in 2014, there was going to be an expansion for Star Citizen that you could get in the future. Like once it gets released and they're making, various add-ons and stuff. Like right now, everything's being patched. But eventually there's going to be DLC or maybe just automatic updates or whatever. But eventually they were planning on helmets don't want this. Pico ball. Okay, I'll take it. And play ball with Pico. Looks like there was something going on here. That's a hospital bed. Some blood. Or spilled coffee or whatever it is. Some place where you could fix one of your components or something. I don't see any loot boxes. Or I just might be overlooking them. Well, this is just in case you needed to land somewhere and refresh your oxygen or something like that if you crash and you were able to make it here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Okay, looking at the danger. Yeah, so it's no atmosphere. 280, that's super low. I need it to be over 600 or 550 or something like that. Very low gravity. But it is 26 or 26 degrees. That's pretty warm, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty warm. Okay, my hydration is getting kind of low. My nutrition is fortified. 2 points. A Pico ball. Maybe I should put my helmet back on before I do something stupid. All right, now let's go visit our last moon, Dellen. I think we've flown around enough and we've checked out one base. Is that a box? What is that over there? What is that? Hold on. I can't just...
Take off complete.
Yeah, I'm in scan mode. Ready to scan. Okay, screw it. It's not letting me land. Oh, okay, I get you.
Takeoff complete.
No! You idiot. How did I take off?
Landing complete.
Okay. It's like hopefully it settles down on the world. Somebody dropped their cargo here, and I wonder if it's contracted cargo. This will tell me. Nope, that's just distilled spirits. I'm taking you. Found some alcohol. Iron. Come on, iron. So we got iron and whiskey. It doesn't say contracted or anything like it's part of a mission. It looks like it's part of somebody's cargo. I just happened to discard it here for some reason. Okay, we're going to take a short look around here to see if there's any more. And if there is, we might stop and pick it up. See, the pressure inside my ship is 1013. 1 atmosphere.
Takeoff complete.
Now these boxes I picked up, they're not going to be worth much on the sale, but they're worth more than 0. I don't see any more boxes in the area. So we are going to go head out to Selin.
Shields off. Landing gear raised.
Which is the innermost it's got a short write-up as well. Okay, this is telling me I got to go to OMs. A lot of them. That's okay. We will comply.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
You can see the moon from here.
Quantum drive is now on.
But that's not weird because you can see the moon from Earth. You can see Luna.
Is now off.
Okay, so let's read the write-up on Selin. Selin is a volcanically active moon thronged, I don't know what that word means, thronged with geysers and orbits Crusader, and is the planet's closest natural satellite. Its tenacious atmosphere contains trace amounts of oxygen, but not enough to support respiration. In spite of the toxic air, many residents and outposts have been established on Selin since Philip Zoo constructed the first permanent homestead in 2906. The moon was named after the character in Selin from the popular human children's story, A Gift for Baba. Let's find something that, okay, that's good. It's a shelter, but it's in the sunlight.
Quantum drive is now on.
Now, if I remember right, Selin has an orbital facility called Correa. It's a Crusader security outpost, Correa, and it's where they store and track all the criminal records in the Stanton system. So if you were
Is now off.
so inclined, you could venture to the space station Correa and you could infiltrate the station and use one of the hacker chips, and you could hack away your criminal record.
Shields are on.
This also looks cold and bleak and hilly with craters and rocks and whatnot.
Shields are off.
Okay, it must be on the other side of this hill. this, what would you call it? Not a plateau, maybe a plateau. Looks a lot like the one from Close Encounters. The Devil's Mountain, or whatever they call that thing. I see some flashing lights over here. Do you guys see that? Aha. Okay, gotta scratch my eye. Here we go. Stone's Throw. That's a pretty cool name, actually. We're gonna plop our butt down right there. Whoa, I thought this was gonna be flat. It is not. Look at all those rocks. There's only one more world, or I should say planetary system, after this one in Stanton, and it's called Hurston. We haven't done Hurston yet. Hurston is very dirty, but it is a stark contrast to all these other planets. When I think Hurston, I think okay, it's at the tip of my tongue. Oh dang. Harkonnen. What do we got? Water? Good. And a pink flare? This rest outpost looks pretty similar. Looks like another Pico ball. Bloodline, another bloodline. Well, it was worth stopping here anyway. Yeah, look at it. It looks like loose rock just sitting on the top. I decided to look around to see if there was any just cargo boxes just laying out. I don't see anything like that. All right, we'll fly around, kind of just looking around first, and then we will end the tour and move on to missions.
Takeoff complete. You can see the curve of the moon. Look at that. So this is supposed to be actively volcanic. I don't see. Oh, maybe that's one of them. Maybe that's a volcano. Geysers and stuff, I don't see any of that. But we haven't explored too much of the planet or the moon. Different color over here. Got a little contrail. So there, like they said, there is an atmosphere, it's just not breathable. Got a little Tokyo drift going on. Okay, it looks pretty similar all over so far, everything we've looked at. Shields are on.
Try that again.
Shields are off.
we got? Obsidian. Obsidian. That would probably be worth quite a bit. If you were doing mining. You know what? I think I'm going to go back. And I'm going to see if I've got a mining laser in my ship. Obsidian deposit. I don't think I do, but we'll check. Okay, what is that? That's a mining attachment. Okay. So let's take one of these bloodlines and put a mining attachment in it. Yes, that's mining. I don't think it's going to be strong enough. I don't think it's built for planetary mining. Now, if I only could remember where... I should have got a better bearing from inside the ship. I know there's one on the top of the hill, but I thought there was a bunch down here. Okay, we're gonna get a better bearing so I know where I'm going. Might be it down there, but I don't know. We're not gonna risk it. Yeah, I don't think a hand laser or hand miner is strong enough for...
Take off complete.
Okay. That's one. Why is this thing all over the place? That's another one up there.
complete.
Wow, I thought it was a lot closer. That's okay though. I think it's that one. I know it's that one, but throttling the power. Okay, well. Okay. Yeah, I think these deposits are just too large for this hand miner. I need a vehicle or a ship with a much stronger laser. The only things that I can hand mine would be rocks about this size. And I didn't see any obsidian that small. We can look around though, you know, just to experiment. And I don't think the rock would fit in the back of the ship.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
I don't know if those rocks are too big or not. See, that one right there looks like it might be.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Yeah, it looks way too big. What do you think? Yeah, it looks way too big. Oh, I thought it was a lot closer than that, too. My range estimation is horrible. Okay, I'm giving up on the mining for now. Until maybe later down the road when I get a mining vehicle or a mining ship. I'm going to swap it out for a tractor beam. Okay, now where am I going to make money? Okay, that's the end of the Galactic tour guides. Hey Jay, what are you saying? They show up a tighter cluster. That's Dolivine. Well, the Galactic tour is over. Now we're moving on into the personal. I'm just going to be doing missions and messing around. Doesn't say Dolivine, it says Nice deposit. Is Nice Dolivine? But either way, that's not what we're doing. What are we going to do? I'm trying to get to 4.5 million. It's not going to happen overnight. I know that. I'm floating around 2.2 million. I could haul back and forth, making about 250,000 per trip, just from space station to planet, back to space station, back to planet. I could be going back and forth. I would only have to take like 8 trips, but I want some. But I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I'm gonna want. I'm going to want a little bullet to the face action. So I'm just going to see what's available.
Landing gear raised.
We could provide backup. Wait, what's my route? I need to work at ArtCore. We're in Crusader. I'm working towards security contractor. Same thing with Microtech. Kovalex I'm a junior. Once I get the probationary guild member out of the way, I'll get additional contracts. Yeah, I'm still a security trainee. I need to become a junior security. I don't know why I closed that. opal, which is on yellow. Okay.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on.
There's only pace 43, so I would need to make
Now off.
1,000,000 trips, right? So I think after this, we're probably going to do some cargo hauling. Mainly because it's very relaxing. Just moving boxes like Tetris,
Quantum drive is
going from point A to point B, very short jumps. I guess I could try to sell the iron and the distilled spirits.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields are on. Landing gear deployed.
In Aurora, see a those might be the security forces vehicles. See a couple of guys on the surface. Oh, look at that. Looks like a little Merlin or whatever that thing is. Kruger. I mean, if you're just going to stand out in the open, That Aurora is upside down. All right, we are good to go. Okay, it must be FS9. Somebody's been here. Oh man. They're on patrol. I'm a horrible shot. place. What's he carrying all these pistols for? He's Crusader. All right. Ah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. What? Those don't want to move over. Okay. Nope. Okay. Well, screw you then. Nope. Well, then who is carrying that rifle? Well, do it the old-fashioned way. All right, we did a 360 there. Now we're going to try oh, ghost. don't think I want that. I know I don't want it. I will sell it. No security left. You got all killed. I don't know if I'm gonna dock them their pay. They paid the ultimate price. Oh, that ship's moving. It's bumping into my ship. No, 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 you don't. It's causing damage, probably.
Takeoff complete.
I don't see any damage, but I'm sure there's some minor damage.
Landing gear raised. Shields are off.
That's pretty cool looking little landscape right there. Just, you know.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
what do you guys think if you did watch the 3-hour bug video yesterday where Disco Lando and Benoit got down and started talking about all the different bugs and, well, not all of them, but the most pressing bugs and the ones they have ideas to fix. What do you guys think of that video? I liked it. I actually learned quite a bit about the transparency or the knowledge that they have of these bugs and what they're planning on doing to rectify them. And maybe the timing of when we could expect. Really? I thought it was. Why was I able to shoot? I learned quite a bit, and it pleased me, actually. It made me happy. Because after I watched it, I felt like I knew more than I did when I started the video. And it gave me hope. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. There is a freight elevator. Okay, good deal. Okay, what are we looking at here? I know I just moved them all over there, but that was mainly for sorting purposes. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Damn, it just closed right in my face. You waiting for 402? I think the PTU is coming pretty soon. Did you play in the PTU? Is that why you're saying to start again? Must have hit go prone by accident. I can wait. It's not. Okay, so this is one of the bugs they were talking about. I can't even scroll. Yep, I'm clicking like a madman. I can visually scroll, but usually when I hover my mouse over the... and it doesn't give me my current location either. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Back in. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of success on there, so that's good. And we're not in the elevator. But we have to take an elevator to get down to where we're going. Hey, there's half of a drink. That's an exploit. All right, we're in. And we're moving. Good deal. One credit. One. Really? I think I'm just going to start selling this telescopics. I don't even care. We've got so many of them. One credit? Hey, you know, it's one credit. I'm not going to sell that shotgun for one credit, though. Or maybe I am. Yeah, let's just sell it. Let's just get rid of it. I don't want it. Okay, distilled spirits. Cannot sell. Oh, why not? Because they're not in demand. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave it here anyway. Come back at some future point. Needed to get them off the ship. Make room for actual cargo. Okay, so I sold what I was going to sell, and I have a clear cargo hold, so I should be able to take the missions that I was planning on taking. Okay, let's see if this elevator gets me. There's lobby on it. Change the lobby. Now it's going somewhere else. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that elevator. Okay, it's moving. What was going on there? Now I hope my ship will respawn.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Please Visit Us Again.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, there goes the elevator. All right, the ship's coming up. My door's open. Close it. I'm getting ready to open all doors anyway.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the walk.
Yep, that looks good. It didn't open. Let's try again. There it goes. Okay, it's going to take me a minute to cycle through the missions and choose all the ones that we're going to carry. And we'll do that from right here. Now we are on Seraphim, and we're going to go to Dunlow. So I don't want it to be like 80 SCU or 100 SCU or anything like that. We're going to go for like the 10s and the 12s. But we're going to do like 6 of them. If there are any, okay. Okay, there's one, but see, it's 84. That's 102. We're skipping those. There we go. 7. It's going to pay 50,000. Nine. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, Chase, we're right there. That word won't be there. I think it was close to this. Okay. Six. $15? Yeah, we'll take it. $8. $10. Okay, that's 6. That's the most I've taken in the past. But I'm going to see if there's another. Oh, there's one. Okay, we might be struggling for space right about now. In the cargo hold, that is. And it looks like they fixed it where you scroll to the bottom, the other missions don't show up and block you from clicking it. Well, we haven't got there yet. Yeah, see, these other ones don't block it. Okay, so we're good. We got all the missions that we're going to do. There's like 7 of them. I don't think I positioned the ship very well. That's okay. We'll work past it. Yeah, I think I go past it. Good old Corundum. Oh, wait, that's my distilled spirits that's not going to sell. And that's that iron that's not going to sell. That's what I get for selecting all. I could take it with me and see if it would sell on the planet, I suppose. If there's room, I'll pick that. I'll pick that up. But only if there's room. Aluminum. Okay, I guess I can't stack it up there. Okay. See how it says contracted above the word aluminum? That means it's part of somebody's mission. Namely mine. But those don't have that on them. It's just that this station isn't buying. I'm surprised they're not buying. Maybe they've already overstocked with distilled spirits. And why would they need iron, you know? They don't need iron. Well, for repairs, I suppose. On the ship or on the station. But they would just use that magic juice that sprays out of a repair drone. Construction materials, or whatever it's called. Liquid construction materials. Yeah, I want those bigger boxes in there. Making sure everything's in the copacetic. Ah, here it comes. Put on something over there. A lot of good banter going on. This is like very chill, not too stressful or anything. A lot of monotony though. Oh, there's 2 rows of it, okay. Back and forth. Back and forth. Yeah, making a dent. I think it just disappeared behind a box that might have had a gap. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be able to fit all these in there. You know, the ones that are 100 or whatever, sometimes the size of the boxes are just too big. And sometimes and sometimes because of that, I can't just squeeze everything in. You see how it's 3 SU tall? If I had 4 SU boxes, I couldn't stack them on top of each other. But with the 4s and the 2s and the 1s, they're flat enough that I can stack them. The 8, I meant to say the 8s are the ones that won't stack. Now, if there was a mix of 8s and 4s, I could put the 4s and the 8s on top of each other to make a total of 3, but there's no way. You just can't, it just won't fit. I've tried a million times. You need a bigger ship. I have a bigger ship, but I never use it. It's in reserve. The Carrack. I think that's everything, right? Okay, let's bring this iron. See if we can't sell it. And this distilled spirits, they might need that in Orison. Can't go that way. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put this frickin' gun away. If it wasn't on my back, I probably could have sold it. Well, maybe not. FS9s don't sell for much. I don't think.
Landing gear raised. Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now
All right, we're on our way to Orison.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields are on.
There we are.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so that's not a freight elevator. Oh, but there is one on the right side. And there's not one behind me? Or is it over on this side? It is. It's a little tight for a medium elevator, you know, or a medium hangar, I think. $2258. Just want to have a starting point. Whoops. Unloading is always easier than loading. I think that's the truth with everything. Luckily, I don't have to unload it into any kind of specific pattern, like all the carbon together, all the aluminum together. That would be a pain. It would add a different level of complexity to cargo hauling. We're at 2258, remember? Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Five. 6. That's normal. I think I did 7. There it is, 7. Okay, 2258, so that's 350,000? No. 2258. So basically that's 40. So 340. Just under 340,000. And of course, if I used my Carrick or something, I could have taken 4 of those 100 credit, 100 SCU missions, but the credit offering is only like 10,000 more. So it's not worth it. It's worth it just to take a 50,000 7 times. You know what I mean? Okay, cleared out all the notifications. Alright guys, that's what we're going to do. We're going to end the video here. We're going to end the stream. I'm going to record What Have I Done, which is I painted a customer's Dutch Belgians, and I'm going to record that, and then I'm going to package it up and ship it off this morning. Yeah, I want to make sure I get that taken care of before I do anything else this morning. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and staying with the stream and everything. And I've kind of been thinking that I'll do tours during the day as well, just to speed through this Galactic tour that I'm doing. But maybe I don't want to speed through it. Maybe I want to extend it and have it take longer. I just did 3 moons today, in an hour. Mainly because I don't think there's very many points of interest that are worth going to, because they're all almost exactly the same. So when it gets to the planets, Hurston's going to have some really good points of interest for us to go check out. So Hurston will be an all-day kind of thing. It'll be the full hour is what I mean. And then Hurston has its own moons, and that'll probably be the next day. And then after we get done with Hurston, then we'll be moving on to Pyro, and we'll be taking on those planets and moons. I think they've got 5 planets. Might be 6, actually. I'm not sure how many moons are in Pyro. I haven't counted them. But we'll be doing those explorations, avoiding a fight. So I might take a ship other than the Zeus. And I might do some downtime off camera trying to get that 4.5 million that I want, because I want to get I have a Saber, but I want to get a Hornet because the Hornet is actually the default Navy carrier fighter. I know the Lightning is like the new updated shiny carrier ship, but that's in limited numbers in the Empire. But the Hornet is very popular. If you think about it, think like this. Like, remember when the Tomcat was the #1 F-14 dogfighter? It did everything, multi-role fighter for the Navy, and then they introduced the FA-18, the Hornet. Ironically enough, when they introduced the Hornet, it was supposed to replace the F-14, which it did eventually, but it took time. And that's what the Lightning is. It's supposed to take time. It will replace the Hornet. Heck, you man, good tour of duty today. Oh, thanks, Golf. Appreciate it. I will see you guys, if not streaming in the middle of the afternoon Saturday, which I might actually stream Saturday. Definitely catch you guys tomorrow night. I don't know why I'm yawning. Mainly because this is probably when I normally go to bed. But I woke up late this afternoon, yesterday afternoon, so this is midday for me actually. But I do need to get those guys taken care of. I want to take a video before I package them up, so I got to do that. I got to buckle down and do it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'll catch you guys later. I appreciate you guys. I'm just going to log out right here.